Hi Pisces, let's see what the cards have for you for mid-August. Starting with the King of Cups, really positive, the Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. These are clarified by the Five of Wands, the Hermit and the Six of Wands. This one's come up quite a bit during these mid-August reads. It's like we're all working really hard, but we all get some kind of victory towards the end of this period, which is awesome. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. I haven't seen the Two of Swords in a little while. The Ace of Swords, the Moon. The Moon's also come up a few times. And in this sort of under the bottom of the deck card position as well, in a few cases. This is just a little bit of confusion in the background. I feel like that might be coming into play with this Two of Swords energy. I immediately got the traditional meaning of the Two of Swords, which is that there's some decision that needs to be made. And you're not quite clear on which direction to take. I'm very much getting the sense of balance with this. It's like either path could be right for you. So it's really going to be about using that blindfold, that sense of not being able to see, to go within and tap into your higher intuition. The universe is supporting you with this. It's wanting to provide clarity for you through the confusion, through this darkness. That moon always refers back to the Hermit card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, because the Hermit's face appears in the Rider-Waite Tarot's moon. And that's all about going within to allow that inner guidance to light your path for you. And the Ace of Swords there is saying that the universe is on your side here. It's trying to provide you with inspiration, new ideas, but these can come in flashes. They can be quite quick and quiet, which is why you need to go quiet and still, closing off your senses, and just trusting that the direction you're aiming for is the right direction for you. I'm getting just a strong feeling of there's no need to second guess yourself once you make the decision. But in this moment, while this decision is still hanging over you, this energy it's kind of a sense of being a little bit in limbo at this time. This is the energy overseeing this whole read. So we'll have a look at the read to see if I can get you a bit more clarity, help clear up that moon energy for you. But just know the universe has your back. And with that Page of Pentacles under there as well, something new is growing for you. There's a new path for you to take. It's going to be really positive. Just trust that once, as I said, once you make this decision, that path is the correct path for you. Okay. This is read for you. The current situation, you've got the King of Cups with the Five of Wands. This is a really interesting blend of energies. The King of Cups in this deck is very, very positive. He's dancing barefoot on a beach, unmindful of the storm that's sweeping in across the ocean and calling across the ocean with his conch, bringing in the love, calling in the love across the seas. There's a sense of fun and celebration and just a heartfelt joy with this king. Coupled with this Five of Wands, which is a sort of wasted energy, but it's kind of wasted in fun and games in this particular card. I'm actually feeling the positive side of this Five of Wands in this situation. What this is telling me is that the best way to access that King of Cups energy, to find your bliss and your joy at this time, is to enjoy frivolous moments. Have fun with your friends. Play silly games. Try not to focus too much on those tasks that just kind of drag you down. Obviously, we all have to work. We've got responsibilities. We've got things we have to do in our lives. But as much as you can, if you can find time to play, that will reconnect you with your heart and reconnect you with that King of Cups, bliss and joy. And that will help see you through. And honestly, what this is feeling for me is this is kind of the gateway to find the solution to this dilemma that you're currently in, this decision that needs to be made. Finding this King of Cups energy, this joyful sense of play, using your energy in a way that's only for fun, will actually open your heart up, get you out of your head, and it will clear that confusion that we've got with that moon card so that you can make this decision more clearly. Now, interestingly, we've got two cards in the influencing energies that are giving a very different message. I am getting the sense that these are two pathways for you to take right now, and neither of them are about focusing on this issue. They're both about taking a step away from the issue to get some clarity. So this path is to just have fun, to find some play and reconnect back in with your heart. And this message with the Four of Swords and the Hermit is about taking time out for yourself, resting, recovering your energies, restoring yourself. Go quiet and still. Let your body rest and recover. Let your energy recover. Find that balance and reconnect back in with that heart and that higher self. That hermit is very much about going within and trusting that that inner light will shine for you to guide you in this decision making. These two feel like two really good steps. First, you have fun, have some playtime, and then take some time out for yourself, just to be by yourself, reconnect in with yourself. Rest, restore your physical energy, and that will help restore your spiritual energy, your emotional, mental, and energetic bodies. And that will open the door to help you make this decision, to gain clarity to make that decision. That feels pretty straightforward to me, those two messages. So let's have a look at this outcome. I mean, like I said, this Six of Wands, victory and celebration. It's awesome. This coupled with this Nine of Wands is really interesting. This is coming right after this Four of Swords. I do feel like you've been working really hard recently, Pisces. It's like it's been a bit of a battle. We know that the Pisces collective are going through some major transformations at the moment. It can be quite draining. You're expending so much energy during your awakening process, and it's not just on you. There's a sense with the Pisces collective that unconsciously you're also carrying the people around you. This Nine of Wands, just like this Four of Swords, is asking you to just take time out to rest. This is the Wounded Warrior card. He's preparing himself to go back into battle, but at this time, during mid-August, as much as you can, take this time out to rest. This Four of Swords energy feels very internal. It feels like letting your mind rest, your energy rest. But I did say that you need physical rest here, and that's basically what this Nine of Wands is saying. It's a physical rest that I'm feeling with you here. There's a vitality that needs to be recovered. You've just expended a lot of energy. You need to bring that vitality back in. And it's coupled with this Six of Wands, which just means you're going to be victorious, as I said. You're going to be fine. It's almost like this Six of Wands is here letting you know that you're taking this time out to rest. And these three cards are all saying the exact same thing. Take time out for yourself. Look after yourself here. This Six of Wands feels like it's telling me that by doing this, you're not going to miss out on anything. You're not going to fail at anything. You're still going to have this success and this victory waiting for you when you go back out into the fray. And in fact, taking this rest will actually be something for you to celebrate. The people will actually acknowledge you for making this decision and taking care of yourself, because you can't take care of other people until you take care of yourself. It's an old adage, but it's so, so true. If you pour all of your energy into helping other people and have nothing left for yourself, then you're going to have nothing left to continue taking care of those other people. So look after yourself, then look after the people around you if that's what you need to do. And I feel like, again, once you've given yourself that space to rest, recover your energy, this Six of Wands is also pointing to a success at coming to some sense of clarity and determination for which path you're going to take with that Two of Swords energy. Let me pull some advice cards for you, Pisces. Okay, the Knight of Swords flipped out. Interesting. That's a very different energy to what I was getting through your main spread. So I'm just going to wait till the other cards come out before I read into it. Oh, wow. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands again. Yeah, I mean, that's more the energy I was feeling. You've got it twice, so it's definitely underlining that. Interesting, it's coupled with that Knight of Swords. I think I know what the Knight of Swords is saying. I just want to get one more card to make sure. Okay. The Magician. He's come out a few times as well during these reads. Right, so yeah, I'm feeling like this is in your hands. As the Magician, you get to choose how you're going to alchemize this energy at this time. You can keep pushing forward. You can keep pounding forward as fast as you can, trying to ignore all of this. But the main message that I get with that Knight of Swords is that if you go too quickly, there's a recklessness about the Knight of Swords. So if you do go too quickly, you can make mistakes. You can miss your path. So this is asking you to just slow down, take some time to rest. This will come to a positive end if you do this. Slow yourself down, take time out for yourself to recover your energies before you head back out again, and this Magician energy will be waiting for you. This is very much pointing towards that as above, so below energy, that manifestation energy, bringing in the highest vision into reality. He's creating the world that he wants. He's mastered all the elements. This is your skill. This is your ability. This is you holding this magic wand to create the life that you want. In order to be able to do that, you need to be fully rested. You need to be rejuvenated and have the energy, the grounding, and the mental, emotional, and physical stability that you need in order to see clearly and create the life that you want, to bring this into being. You're going to be fine. You're going to have this Six of Wands energy, this success coming in for you. Just do make sure you recover your energy before you start trying to manifest, before you go back out. Let yourself recover fully before going back out into the fray again. And you may not be sick or injured. It might just be, as I said, that lack of vitality. It's like you're just pushing through and pushing through. And as I said, you can keep doing that if you want. It's just that if you do that, you may end up crashing because you do get sick or injured. That's sort of the warning of the Knight of Swords. Just be mindful that you don't push yourself so hard that you get injured. But if you do, it's fine. Just give yourself that time to recover and then move into that Magician energy. I keep getting drawn back to this Hermit. This is that balance of all of those layers of energy, the physical, mental, and emotional, energetic layers that help you find that inner balance so that you can see clearly what it is your heart wants and tap into that higher wisdom, that higher connection to actually manifest that in your world. And interestingly, it just fell out. It really wanted to be seen. This was at the bottom of the deck, the World card. This is just reminding me that what you're going through, Pisces, and the Ten of Wands is under there as well. This is a massive ending, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This is a huge cycle shift that you're going through. So don't be hard on yourself. If you need to take time out, you're allowed to. You don't need to punish yourself because you can't keep going. You're allowed to be quiet. You're allowed to need rest. You're allowed to be sick if you get sick. This is just a time for you to reconnect back in with yourself. It's not that you've done anything wrong. You needing space for yourself, you needing to say no to your friends because you don't have the energy to hang out with them. That's not a weakness. It's not you being selfish. That's you paying attention to your needs and to the highest needs, the greatest good. You need to have access to those higher realms, and you can't do that if your energy's all over the place. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward message. It feels pretty clear. And this decision, it's only a Two of Swords. So as I said, whatever decision, whatever you choose, whatever you decide on here, it's the right path for you. It's not a major decision as a Two of Swords, but this is part of this massive world-changing cycle and these endings, the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a step along the path. So you want to make sure that you have clarity and that you know what you actually want before you step forward with that Two of Swords. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 final message cards for you, Pisces. Just a quick read today. Okay, the Eight of Swords flipped out. Interesting. That's very much reflecting that Two of Swords. The only cards with the blindfold in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And in the Eight of Swords, she's kind of trapped herself. She doesn't realize that she's free. It's only her thoughts and her beliefs that are keeping her trapped. She can actually walk away from this. Her feet are unbound. She just can't see where she's going. She can't see that these swords are not limiting her. So it's those thoughts that are keeping you trapped. It's her belief that she can't move. Now you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Empress, beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay, well, things are going to start shifting. That's going to come in. This feels kind of like a quiet sort of internal focus at the moment during this mid-August period, which has actually been quite similar for most people. There's a sense of just taking things nice and slow. For you, it's the most slow I felt. It's like you just need to stop for a while. Just give yourself the time to rest and recover your energies. But things are going to pick up again. That Four of Wands, you're stepping into a new stage of life. And that Eight of Wands, new news, new direction, new energy coming in again. So this phase is not going to last forever. So take advantage of it while you have that support of the energy to look after you for a little while. Now, as I said, this Eight of Swords is about you not seeing that you can set yourself free. So if you can recognize this and use this time to free yourself from your thoughts, to assess what's going on in your world and what you can leave behind as you move forward here. This Seven of Pentacles is about looking at where you've come from, what you have right now, and what you want to take with you going forward. This is another card that's popped up a few times in this mid-August period. So again, while you have this space and this time to recover your energies, to look after yourself, use this time to look at what limiting beliefs you have that might be keeping you feeling trapped, and what you want to take forward as you move forward into this Empress. This Empress is very powerful. She's very grounded and very gentle. She's a really nurturing energy to support you and your recovery during this time, helping you recover your energies, rebalance yourself. But she's also saying, she's so powerful. She's also saying, this is your task. You need to make this decision to break yourself free of these limiting thoughts and to be very clear about what you're taking forward with you, whether you want to continue on the same path or go in a different direction. And if you're going in a new direction, what do you want to take with you? This is the final step before you make this decision with that Two of Swords. And this Empress is saying, you need to step up for this. You've got this incredible, beautiful, strong maternal energy. This is the mama bear energy. She's so gentle and loving, but she's a fiercely strong, powerful figure. She also carries that golden scepter. She's basically saying that whatever decision you make is going to be right. Everything she touches turns to gold. This decision is going to be right for you. It just needs to be made. It's not about choosing the right path or the wrong path. It's about just making a decision here, because whatever decision you make will be the right path for you. That's kind of a difficult idea for some people to get, that what decision we make is definitely not right or wrong. It's just about making a decision. But that is the very strong message I'm getting here, Pisces. This is in your hands. You just need to make this decision. And it will be right for you. The energy is supporting you. It's such an interesting blend of being really gentle and quiet and nurturing yourself and moving into this strength and conviction of who you are and knowing that what choice you make is going to be right and making that decision for yourself. It's quite powerful. And I love that you have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. As I said, under that, it's like once you land in this Nine of Pentacles energy, that's going to be moving you through that 1111 gateway and bringing in this fresh new burst of energy and this new drive, possibly in a new direction, or just pushing you forward more quickly along the path you've already chosen. Now, this Nine of Pentacles is about grounding. It's a sort of lower level energy of this Empress. It's kind of the material world aspect of this Empress. It's about self-sufficiency and that grounded satisfaction in your life. What this feels like is that you've made the decision, you've chosen your path, and now you're really satisfied, you're really comfortable. This isn't about driving yourself forward. It's not like you make a decision and you have to pound forward, like with that Knight of Swords energy. It's not that at all. It's like you make a decision and now you get to just be. You get to enjoy who you are, where you are, and what you have in your life. It feels like a really satisfying end. Once you've made this Two of Swords decision, you just need to trust yourself here, Pisces. You're going to be fine. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and let yourself enjoy this energy because it will ramp up soon. Once more, best of luck, Pisces.